Hello and welcome back to some city skylines. We really need to get our industrial area kind of not over here. This seems so just inappropriate placing for our industrial area. I would really like to move it, but I honestly don't even know where we'd move it. I don't want to move it upriver. I'd rather move it downriver, but there's not much to move, like much place to move it. So I thought about moving it over here, but I don't think we can unlock a new area yet. So we're gonna keep it here, I suppose. We might end up taking some of this residential out. Let's go ahead and do that before they start getting sick anyway. Start complaining. And the sound's a little loud. Let me turn down my volume. So, if we're gonna commit to industrial over here anyway, let's really commit to it, I suppose. There we go. That house will get out of there soon. They haven't got the message yet. They've been on vacation. They haven't seen the eviction notice on their door. They're gonna come back to big factories around their house. It's kind of sad, to be honest. We got 16 little Tweeties up here, but I never read those. I ignore them. Now, I'm kind of suspecting this road is gonna start being heavily used, and we're gonna have to upgrade it at some point, but we'll leave it for now. How are we doing over here? We need to expand some. Go ahead and zone some more residential for these people. They haven't started residing over here quite yet on this side of the loop, but they will. Alright. What do these people need to be happier? Need some education. Okay, we did unlock the high school, didn't we? Yes. 560 per week. We can afford that. And our elementary's right over here. In my hometown, the elementary school and the high school were like within walking distance of one another. They weren't right next to each other, but the elementary was over there. The high school was probably about here. So we'll place our high school over here somewhere along this road. Yeah, that's gonna make everybody happy. And how's our electricity? We still got some. Go ahead and put a preemptive one here, right there. Most people like the green energy. Some people will get mad at you if you have oil on your map and you're not using it, which, I mean, I can see their concern. You have oil, why not use it? But then it's like, well, you have to drill into the ground, you cause pollution, deforestation is usually accompanied with it. Look at these trees. Okay, the pollution makes these trees get a little sickly. Yeah, see, their backyard trees are starting to turn colors. Maybe we can help curb the problem if we put some more big trees as a buffer zone. But, pollution does what it does. You can plant as many trees as you want, but if you oversaturate the ground with pollution, it's going to kill the trees before they ever get a chance to root anyway. Okay, we got people moving in. This place upgraded. Yep, it's just upgraded to a level 2. Very good. Turn my camera up a little bit. Uh-oh, traffic's starting to get backed up here. I knew it was going to. And that's because all the factory trucks, the trucks that Boomtown. Alright, we get to purchase a new piece of land, which is very good because I'm thinking I'm going to move the industrial as soon as possible. We can now put buses and trains into or not trains, but subways into our town. Level 3 unique buildings, taxis, which I have yet to mess around with in this game. Recreational use is now available, recycling or industries, as well as some new roads. Very, very cool. Alright, and I'm thinking we're gonna purchase over here. I really wanted to use this area over here as building area for houses and stuff, but I think we're gonna have to bring the industrial stuff over this way. There's really no good place to put the industrial. I think we're gonna move it over this way though. So let's make a little exit ramp here. We'll bring it this way. Can I page up? Page up. Come on, do it. Alright, page down. Maybe if we get it to here. And then there we go. Right over the train tracks. Just like, almost like I knew what I was doing. And this way. Go, and we will page down. Could you imagine trying to drive? Just wait, you guys, until you see some of the roads in here. Okay, this music is like overbearing. Audio. Let's turn the main volume down and the music volume. Do I need to apply? Okay, we'll hit apply. I don't know if you have to. Okay, there we go. Much more sane. Wow, look at the steep incline. Okay, that's not gonna work for me. Maybe we can keep the rest of it. Let's bring it back here. Page up just the once. These exits like to turn on their own. Still pretty steep if you ask me, but I don't think it's quite as bad. We'll keep this one. And we're just gonna bring it right over here. But before we do that, let's make an exit over here. Going this way. And we will page up. Let's do it. Well, let's do it the once. If we can only do it the once, we'll keep it. And then let's turn. There we go. Nope. There we go. And can we connect it? How are they going to get back on the highway, though? You got to think about that. So if they're coming this way, can we connect it up right there? They want to go that way. And then page down. Turn the camera here. And then the exit will go here. Alright, and then we'll worry about getting back onto the highway in a minute. Look at these roads. It's so hard to get these roads looking perfect, though. Like, we can do it later when we have time, but I just kind of want to get our city up and going here. Now, big trucks are going to be using this road. So, I think... Alright, let's actually... Let's instantly turn it into a wider road. I should just make it a highway, to be honest. And what does that do? It's just a one-way highway, correct? Yeah. One-way highway, we'll bring it back into the mountains. Okay, click here. Please give me the curvy tool. There we go. And I'm actually going to just bring it kind of full circle back to the highway. How am I going to get it over that train track? Okay, I see what I'm going to do. Bring it this way. Let's do one page up, if it's enough. Okay, bring it. And straight road. There we go. As close as we can get it. And then page down. Do another curve. There we go. Alright. Let me come look at this, see if this makes any kind of sense. Alright, so you're coming from this way, and you want to go to the new industrial section. So you would take this road. That's to go into town. You keep driving, you keep driving. This is basically just a merge lane at this point. So keep driving, you keep driving. You would get off here, and then you could get there. All right, that works. Coming this way. If you want to get to the new industrial zone, you come here. And if you want to get back onto the highway, then you basically just do a big loop, and then you get back on the highway going this way. Now, what if you wanted to get back on the highway going the other way? All right, if you want to get back on the highway going the other way, we'll build an exit right here. Too far, too far. It'd be so cool if we could just snap it right there, but I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe if we're further back. Right there in the median. Do it. Okay, what if I do like right here and then a page down? Sometimes it takes a while. All right, I think I'm just gonna do it the convoluted way. Back it up here. If you want to get on the highway going that way, just straight page up. Another page up, actually. Space already occupied, too steep of a slope. Alright. If you want to get really convoluted here, game, I can do it. Alright, just like that. Give me this. And you know what? If we need to page up again, we can... Oop, 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 oop. Right there. And then page down, page down, page up. Too many of the page downs. Right there. And then right there. Wow. Okay. So if you're coming this way, you can go on here, go to the industrial section. If you need to get back on the highway, you come over here, and you can go either way. Go that way, or this is the exit to get on there. All right. Kind of convoluted, but have you ever been in a downtown city and tried to find your way around? Especially if you've never drove in the city before, it's basically as convoluted as this. There's a weird smell coming from my apartment next door. Oh, you know what that means? People be dying of old age, so we got to put in a cemetery. Now, where are we gonna put this? I forget if people like being next to the cemetery or if it even matters. We'll put the cemetery right here. Kind of in the middle of town. Everyone likes it over here. It affects property values over here. Probably should have put it over here since this is where we are mainly trying to get our property values up. However, we're going to need another cemetery at some point, and we'll put it over there. Alright, so people can get to and from here. However, okay, yeah, then they would just come down here and do a big loop. It takes more time if you're coming this way, but that's okay. For the sake of not having a billion exits, I think it's okay. Alright, and then off of there, we will have an avenue. And it'll come this way. Where's the river at? Right over there. And... big arc and loop. Not sure. So they come over here, have to turn around. Now let's do a couple smaller streets to just branch off. No, just straight. As far as factory goes, gridding is the most efficient. It's not always the most pretty. However, if you're building factories, you know, pretty is kind of out the window. And like that. And let's go ahead and put them down some industry so they can start growing over here. And is there anything in these hill, or this like hilly area, that we might want to mine out? That's not what I wanted. This one. Where we're building now is a couple bits of farming, but Nah, we're not going to worry about it. But what we do need to worry about is our water, which I can bring right from the water pump. And then we're going to need electricity. Something popped up over there already. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to start dezoning some of this stuff. Particularly over in this area. There we go. We'll start doing it slowly so not everybody loses their job at once. And my goal here is not really to even make people lose their jobs. It's just to move the industrial area. Because this can be a nice part of town. Especially without all this traffic. You see all these donut vans and hot dog vans and logging trucks. This is all coming here because they're dropping stuff off and picking stuff up at the industry. So we can move all that traffic to over here where it won't even be in our residential part of the town. And our citizens won't have to sit in traffic on their way home from work. I love that we have a Shell station. That's so cool. I forget who made that. I think it'll tell me here. If I go look at my mods, I'm sure their name is on it somewhere. Level 2 building, upgrading. Oh, this is like a Spanish house. Very nice. They have like a little courtyard out here. A backyard, very empty backyard. You know, maybe they just moved in. They haven't furnished it all the way yet. What is this? It's a little gated area. Look at this reflection in the window. Oh, let me see. They put reflections of buildings in the window. I guess for the late game, it would make sense. But right now, we don't have any of those buildings, so it looks a little funny. I'm really liking this Spanish kind of looking house, though. Oh, they have a summer kitchen. Look at that. Just like mine in The Sims. Very cool. It's even roofed. Can hear the ambience. Trucks coming in. All right, let's expand. Whoa, big factory coming up. Let's expand the roads up here a little more. I apologize for ruining your building you just built. And there we go. I'm gonna pause the game. Designate a whole bunch to be filled in. Might as well do here. Make sure everyone has some water. There we go. And before we unpause, I'm going to go undesignate some of these. Do this corner, start doing this stuff. There we go. I just took out a lot, but that's okay. These factories over here are probably going to need their own fire engine, our firehouse. Because by the time any of these fire trucks make it over here, they're going to be long burnt down. Oh, I can see it already. I'm going to have to go back and redo roads. At one point in time, I had the roads in this game down. Not, like, perfect, but I feel like it was better than what I'm doing now. How's our energy doing? Oh, we're in the green. Delete you guys. The smog. Are you guys building up over here? Yeah. Because I've been dezoning some of this stuff. Let's take this out. And start taking out this big strip here. People want more houses. I can zone more houses. And we'll do that square. Still a lot of traffic coming from what's over here. And soon we'll be able to at least turn all this into residential. What is this? Not enough customers. Well, we're getting people moved in. I just zoned some houses. Calm down. These are some serious factories. Okay, so this was worth building. Vehicles are using it. Some are getting off over here. This seems to be working, though. It's not the prettiest, but, you know, it works out here. Turn here. And see, there's not even a stoplight here, so traffic shouldn't be too bad. It's all yield, so there would probably be a lot of crashes here. Just like that. Whoa, what are you doing there, tractor? Jeez. There's a stoplight right here, though. That is going to end up being an issue. Oh, and I forgot about people having to commute up here for work. Gonna have to put in a bus system, or even better, probably a subway system. The pollution down here is shrinking. Let's go ahead and put some more industry up here. Put it along this road. Everybody have water? Yes. And we will shrink down here even more. Go ahead and take that chunk out. Take all that chunk out. Oh, our dump's down here. And I don't think you can move the dump while it... Yeah, see, it's 35% full. And even if it's 1% full, you can't move it until you empty the building. And you have to have another facility to empty it into. So either another dump or a incinerator, when you can afford to get one of those. Power line that is no longer needed. I'm feeling better about moving that industry already. How are we doing over here? That is a big house. Education. Basically just need some more education. University. Police. There's police right over here, you whiner. This is really suburbia. These houses are so right next to each other. I'm gonna have to build, like, a house that I could live in. Way out in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road or something. We have dirt roads, right? Oh, yep. Here we are. To a gravel road. My mistake. What if we just have one? Can I put a road in here? Right there. Just weave it in and out of here. There we go, at the very end. And I can put a little shack out here. I don't know if they'll build on just one square, will they? We're gonna find out. To run water all the way out here for no reason. For one little shack. Oh, it's gonna be really noisy here, so that might be a bad idea, because these people are just gonna keep complaining. But I thought it might be kind of cool to have just one little house out here. If nothing else, now it looks like we have a service road. See if anything develops on that one little square. I doubt it, but we'll see what happens. We got stuff zoned and nobody's moving in yet. Let's go ahead and zone some more. I hear things upgrading, which is always good. There's a fire over here. Here comes the fire truck. Person looks like they're running. Where are you going? Uneducated teen. Oh, it's a teen. Oh, he's going to school, maybe? Oh, going home. New homeowner moving in. Good to see. Someone else copied the Spanish home. Look. Oh, they have like a canopy of plants on the back of their house. That's awesome. I love that. I would love that. This person has a teeny tiny little house. This person also has one. They have quite the back patio as well. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and D-zone the rest of this whole industrial operation here. There we go. And are you guys filled up here? No, you have room to expand. I'll add a couple more zoning areas for you guys. And this pollution should start to clear up. It's already clearing up over here. Our money's fine. Yeah, housing need has gone down because we're losing jobs, obviously. But they're going to get moved over here. They're already starting to build. What else? Other stuff. School buildings. Oh, we could do transportation now. None of this is unlocked. So I think all we can do is buses at this point. Which I don't think we have the population to support a bus system right now. A population of 2,700 people, they don't need buses. I've seen people riding their bikes, and there's tons of people with cars. And our traffic isn't too bad, especially now that we moved the industry. I think that will actually alleviate a lot of the traffic. How's this working? Just whoop. That seems kind of dangerous, but we're gonna leave it. Come more. I want to see how it goes when there's like multiple people pulling out. Do they even, like, they don't even yield. They're just like hoping when they pull out, I guess. Ooh, that was a close one. These people have no remorse when driving at all. Yeah, well, I know you don't have enough electricity. That's because I D-zoned the area and you're supposed to get out. There he goes. Alright. Now, should I wait for this pollution to go away? Or what is that? Citizens are sick. I know, it's because there's pollution, but I promise you, the city is trying to move it. We're trying. Well, we're not even trying. We're doing. It's been moved. Could turn this into a little commercial sector, but then we're going to have the traffic issues again, because then instead of pickup trucks picking up stuff from the factories, we're going to have drop-off trucks dropping stuff off at the commercial. Oh, we got an abandoned house over here. What? Oh, probably when the customer... Not enough customer stuff was going on. Police are going crazy over here. Police and ambulance. Something bad happened. We're just kind of coasting for now. Like, not needing much demand. I guess I'll put some more factories up, though. There's no reason not to. And make sure these people have water. There we go. Let's just put a big zone. There we go. That once those start going up, that should increase our housing need. Because our places need customers. We need more people living here. And I know this is zoned, right? No, it's actually not. Well, there's a few that are zoned and not filled in, but we'll go ahead and fill in the rest. And we're going to fill in over here as well once the pollution kind of settles. But I think I might cut the video here. And what do we get done this time? We moved our industrial area, like, you know, across the map, which is pretty good. Starting to fill in the urban area back here, or the suburban area, I should say, back here. And hopefully we can start getting our education up. These houses will start upgrading in the next video. But if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see some more city skylines. And I will see you all back in our city next time.